The government has commenced the distribution of the flood relief grants to farmers affected by the nationwide flooding. On Sunday, several ministers fanned out across Region 6. Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, Senior Counsel Mohabir Anil Nandlal, spearheaded the distribution exercise at Sisters Village and the Kanji Village, Region 6. Some $970 million is being distributed in that region. At a ceremony held at the Friends Primary School, the Attorney General implored the beneficiaries to rebuild what they lost during Guyana's unprecedented flooding.
You may have loans at the bank, you may owe for fertilizer, for farming supplies. Please use this money to liquidate those debts. Use it for the purpose that we are giving it, which is to assist you with the difficulties caused by the flooding.
Beneficiaries of the grant expressed how elated they are to receive assistance from the government.
I lost rice, I lost cash crop, and live white chickens. So I could say it's over $1 million in losses, but yeah, because it's all everything, and yeah, and that's where I normally make my livelihood. Yeah, in all 3 areas to sustain the family. I feel very much relieved because at least I'm getting back something. Instead of nothing at all, I'm getting back something. So I am deeply grateful for the assistance.
Well, me as a pensioner, I just mind my livestock and plant my garden. So it affect me a lot. I laugh over just something here. Then I mind sheep and goat. I mind turkey, fowl, duck, and white chicken meat board. Overall, just something that died for me, man. The $50,000, I would say I thank God for that. I'm going to buy some seeds, and I got to buy back some stock, some fowl, and some duck back, to start raise back on my foot, Yeah, I'm thankful for that.
Senior Minister in the Office of the President with responsibility for finance, Dr. Ashni Singh, was also in the region overseeing the disbursement of the checks to farmers at the J.C. Chandy Singh and the Central Quarantine Secondary Schools. Dr. Singh said the recipients must invest wisely to ensure their livelihoods are returned to normalcy.
I don't want you to take these flood relief checks and go and buy groceries and eat out the groceries or buy rum and drink out the rum. And next thing you know, you cannot plant back and you cannot get back your livestock. I'm appealing to you, and I'm appealing both to the men and women, farmers and households. This flood relief is intended to give you a little brace to return to productive activity, to strengthen your livelihood. Use it wisely.
Beneficiaries at those two locations also expressed their elation.
I am pretty much elated because the cash grant is I've received it in a very timely manner in which I could get back on the grounds of agriculture and I could, replant, right? And this is really a big boost for me since I have, during the COVID and so forth, there's not much money coming in, right, my pocket. So this here is a major boost so that I could invest and plus, recuperate in the home, so forth.
There's a lot of money spending, and this would be a very, very great move on behalf of the government and to support farmers.
Minister of Local Government and Regional Development, Nigel Darmlal, noted that government remains committed to providing resources to assist in the development of the agriculture sector. Minister Darmlal spearheaded the distribution at the New Market and the Crabwood Creek primary schools.
And wider agriculture is possibly the biggest private sector area of growth in our country, where thousands of individuals are involved in their own businesses. So for us as a government, we believe that it is necessary for us to support you, and whether we support at the infrastructural, through the region, through the central government, we also have to make sure that we provide for your livelihood.
Several farmers thanked the government for fulfilling its promise.
The people should understand that the government is not leaving them alone. The government is with the people. And whether it be you lost, whether you don't lost, whether cash grant for COVID, whether it be school grant, and the government is giving it to the people. He's giving back to the people, which is very good.
Well, I hope all whatever, because the past years gone by before, we didn't receive nothing. We didn't receive nothing. And we are happy and thankful for this government to see to all the farmer, cash crop farmer, rice farmer, stock farmer. I'm very happy about it.
This is the first time the government may receive something from the government for the farming and left out the cash grant from the school children them. Yes, and then the government are doing a good job.
Meanwhile, Minister of Agriculture Zulfikar Mustafa spearheaded the distribution at Auckline, Lesbi Holding, Yakusari, Joanna and the Maibi Curie. Minister Mustafa told the farmers that the PPPC government will continue to make investments to ensure the livelihood of the citizens.
The government has seen it fit that we try to get the farmers back as early as possible, as quickly as possible to the land.
The minister also encouraged the beneficiaries to use the monies in the best possible way to resume and to enhance their farmlands.
I don't feel proud about it because I'm glad that I'm going to get back something that what I lost. Well, I must say thanks to the government because if it wasn't for he, we couldn't get back something.
Meanwhile, the minister has reassured the farmers whose names are not yet on the list that efforts will be made for them to receive their grants within the next week or two.